What's good, gang? It's your boy Young Rome, and I'm back with another video. And it's been a while since I talked to you about some real. Let's talk about the real. It doesn't have to be happy and positive all the time, but honestly, let's be real today. So today I want to talk about why it's okay to remember where you came from. Remember how hard it was growing up. Remember that no one was there for you and you did have to go get it on your own. So when it's your time to shine, it might feel weird, but you need to embrace that moment. You need to realize that everything that you've been doing, all the work, all the grind, all the dedication, it's finally paying off, and you deserve to feel it and bask in it. So if you're feeling lost right now, or if you're feeling like you're reaching for something and your goals are too far, I want you to know your goals are not that far. They're as far as you make them.
One life, just one.
YOLO, you only live once.
You one life. You don't have no redos. You don't have nothing. There's nothing else after this. After this lifetime, there's nothing else.
So what I want to talk about is how we get one life and one decision. Actually, we have multiple decisions, but the one decision that most people don't make is starting and staying dedicated to something that they believe in. I promise you, if you stay dedicated and you put your best foot forward, it will work out. But you can't wait forever, and no one can do it for you. One thing I want you to know is all those nights that you grinded, all those days that you grinded and you thought no one was watching, and you felt like you're just working for no reason, feeling like you're stuck in place. But guess what? It's finally paying off. It's finally coming to light. The 3D is finally catching up. All of those affirmations and grinding, that wasn't for no reason. And you have to realize it takes a while for the 3D to catch up. So one thing I want you guys to know is when I was grinding hard 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row on my videos, my life started to change. Things started to change. When I started saying, hey, I don't fit here in this reality anymore, I don't belong here, stuff started to change fast. So what you can't do is just get comfortable in one spot. We're not supposed to stay in one state forever. We're not supposed to stay in one job. You're supposed to do multiple things and build all over the world, be yourself all over the world, love all over the world, and don't get stuck in a box. So this year, this lifetime, whatever you want to call it, I want you to know that I do everything from the heart. I try to just make other people feel the way that I want to feel, right? So when others come at you crazy or they're hurt, there's no reason to hurt them even more, because a world full of hurt with no passion, is that paradise or we're living in hell? Be honest with yourself. Daily, it feels like, I'm gonna be real with you, since I need you to get right with God. I need you to get right with your spirit, get right with your wisdom, and realize that when you get right and you set your life on a path, you start to realize there's so many people that never decided to set their life on a path. So when you start following that path and everyone else's life starts looking like it's falling apart, that's for a reason, right? You set the path to have a purpose, and now that you have a purpose, you're growing and you're realizing that, man, my purpose is bigger than other people's paths because they didn't set a purpose. So set your intentions this year, set your purpose, dedicate your time to something that you love. I love making music. I love working on cars. I love talking and communicating to people. So I made this channel so I can go back and see my own growth, see where I started, work on how I read and work on how I communicate to people, and realize that I'm setting my path so I can have a greater outcome in the end. You know what I'm saying?
It's a life, bro. You don't get to redo this over again. You can't afford to be scared, because if you die tomorrow, then what?
Because you're only given one shot at this life stuff, and if you don't maximize your life, you don't make the most out of your life, like, your life is done before you know it. And what did you accomplish?
So why aren't most people successful? It's you. Just be real with yourself. The times that you would rather sit and play the game or scroll on TikTok, and then instead of staying dedicated to something that will get you further in life, it's you. It starts with you. You have to be the change you want to see. So like I was saying, when I started making all my videos and I started realizing I do not fit in this setting anymore. These people that I'm around, they don't think like me, they don't talk like me, they're not motivated like me. I'm just literally lowering myself to be in situations to make other people feel better. See, that's when it becomes a problem, because now you're losing your confidence, you're losing everything that you built for someone else that hasn't grown or did self-work. You did all that work in the dark for somebody that didn't do anything. They didn't do nothing. They didn't sit there with their emotions and learn how to love themselves. They didn't learn from their mistakes. So you have to just play your cards right, you know what I'm saying? And you need to realize that everybody that's going through something, everything happens for a reason. And it sucks to say that, but you have to be real. You have to be real with yourself. If you're out here being evil all day, all long, all day, every day, you think good is gonna happen to you? And what goes around comes around. So you can sit there and think that this lifestyle is how it's gonna be and I'm never gonna see anything from it. But you have to realize karma is gonna come around, and when it comes around, it might not be tomorrow. It might not be in 5 years, but it might hit in a way that might change your life drastically. So you have to realize what you're doing and set your intention while you're doing it.
We running like we're on fire towards our wildest dreams.
Why do you have to question yourself on the dream that you want to pursue? Why do you have to listen to the people that think they know what it is for you?
We got a shot at this. Why aren't we like the crazy one? I want people to look at me, that guy is nuts.
Exactly that. I would rather you guys look at me like, man, this dude is just doing so much. He's doing videos, he's doing music. I would rather put myself out there in any way I can than be stuck in a lifestyle I don't enjoy. I want to travel. I want to be able to afford things that I want. I'm not dead broke, but I'm not where I want to be in life. And you have to stop being so comfortable. You have to say that and realize, okay, I'm where I am in life. This is not where I'm going to be forever, but in order to get to another place, you have to say that. Get grounded. Keep it real with yourself. Don't lie and think, oh, you can just lie to yourself forever. I mean, that's fine, but where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna get it accomplished? You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to ever feel like, oh, I need to slow down my growth for someone else. You don't ever need to slow down for no one. If you're outshining, if you're outgrowing, if you're in an environment that you're not supposed to be in anymore, stop forcing yourself to be there. You're not supposed to be there no more. You keep forcing yourself to be around people that don't want to grow. They didn't do the work, so they don't deserve to be around you. You got to realize your time is valuable. Your time is so valuable, and what you do with your time makes you who you are. So no, I haven't been making videos every day. Wish I could, but one thing I love to do is make music, and when I make music, I feel good, and I actually receive stuff off of it. YouTube, it takes longer. I have to sit up here, do my thing, so I stopped doing it. But one thing I gotta realize is I'm not doing it for the numbers. I'm doing it to get my message out, and if I can have time to get a message out, I'm gonna get up and do that.
You know what? I lived the life I wanted to live. I did the things I wanted to do, and I'm content with it.
You need to take action in doing something, bro. Something to better your life, something to create the reality that you want to live.
Your dreams should sound crazy. I repeat, your dreams should sound crazy.
Good.
See, your dreams sound crazy until you achieve them. They seem so far until you achieve them. So where I am in life, I want you to know, and one day you might be where I am in life, or you might be feeling the way I'm feeling. What I'm starting to feel is everything that I was sitting here dreaming about and grinding hard for, even if it took years for it to happen, it's working. It's all going to work out. You know that song, it'll all work out? Oh yeah, it's gonna work out. And when it works out, you might not be ready, but you think you're not ready, but God prepared you in ways that you didn't know. So at a point in time in life, I took an opportunity for my job that made me more money, but was a really bad like environment. It was in the hood, it was trashed, really bad store, to the point where the only way that you can get to another level is flipping around and turning around that store. You know what I'm saying? And I started to ask myself, I would go in and grind so hard, and I think, did I make the wrong decision by coming here? Questioning my own decisions, when in reality, God took me and put me in that environment to make me stronger, to make me wiser, to make me tougher in my own skin. See, now that I worked in an environment like that, nobody can mess with me. Nobody can talk to me crazy. I have confidence in the way that I talk. I know, like, I'm him, and you have to feel like you're him or her, whoever you are. Just know that you're a great person. You are loved. People want to see you create. People want to see you make your dreams come true. You're the only one that's doubting yourself, and I can tell you, I doubt myself too. Like, even though I grind very hard and I know I deserve things that I'm getting, I still doubt myself because I never experienced stuff like this. I never experienced actually getting my flowers, or I never experienced actually getting paid for what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
One shot at this life. I'd rather you call me crazy and a dreamer than a settler, or not know me at all.
Being on your deathbed saying like, man, I wish I would have done this. I shouldn't listen to them. Why was I scared to do that? I ain't take a chance. I ain't take a risk. You can't live life like that, bro.
Because at the end of the day, you know, you can't take the money, you can't take the BMWs, you can't take the Lambos, you can't take the cool watches, the cribs, whatever, with you when you die. But what you can take is, you know, the experiences that you had and the legacy that you leave on the earth.
So let's build a legacy. Let's create something that nobody can take from you. See, this channel, nobody can take it from me. You know why? Because I sat here and I stayed dedicated. I stayed motivated. I thought of my own ideas. Nobody can take that from you. When my music got deleted, I knew my music would have got deleted. You know why? Because I was taking YouTube beats and putting my own master on them. And of course, they got deleted. But I told myself, am I going to quit, or I'm going to try again? And every time I tried again, I got stronger. And every time you try again, you will get stronger and you will receive. So please believe in yourself, man. Like, I'm not writing on these no more. I'm just doing them off the dome. There's no pen and pad. I just want to get my message off to somebody that deserves to hear it, that just might need a little bit of a push.
Because it's just short.
That money gonna come back, bro. Time don't wait for nobody. And the more you keep thinking that you excused from time, you excused from being a human on earth, yeah, it's not gonna work out for you, bro.
Either this gonna work or I'ma die trying. There's no going back.
You heard him? Either this shit right here is gonna work, or I'm not going back, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not going back. I'm telling you, I'm not going back. I'm telling you, I'm doing all I can to grind, stay motivated, stay passionate, and I gotta tell myself to stop sometimes, because even though I tell myself to stop, there's no reason to stop. There's no reason to slow down, because I'm not where I want to be in life. So what I do is I go to work, come home, change, and I work some more. Then I go and do it again, and then, you know, I don't really have time for fun right now, because I'm not trying to have fun. I'm trying to build my life, so when I'm ready to have fun, I'm having real fun. I'm not going to the clubs, popping bottles, acting like I'm going downtown. No, I'm traveling. I'm building a legacy, so when I'm gone, my people have something. They have something to believe in. Even when I'm 50, 60, 70 years old, I can come back to this video and say, man, look at you, dude. Look at you, look at you, look at where you came from. You don't got nobody, bro. I don't got a rich ass family or a handout. I don't got shit. I got all this shit by myself, and you will too. But I'm telling you, bro, you have to motivate yourself. Nobody's telling me. You see somebody in the back right here? No, I'm telling myself, bro. Telling myself, you remember where you came from. You remember what shit was, and you remember where you started. And I promise on my soul, I'm gonna be better than anybody out here. I swear on my soul.
No going back. There's no other options. What else am I supposed to do?
If people aren't talking or judging or thinking, then you're just kind of blending in. You're made to stand out.
So it's important to
Exactly. Stand out, be different, and be you. God made everyone different for a reason. And I hope that my message was clear in this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and you actually took something. And man, I'm back on my YouTube grind. When I have time, I do it. If I don't have time, then I do my music and I do what I enjoy. Hope you're doing what you enjoy. Hope you're keeping God in your life. Love your family, love yourself. It's your boy Young Rome, and I'm back. I'm back again. And I don't know if you noticed the quality little switch, but the little stuff, you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm gonna catch you in the next one. It's your boy Young Rome. I love y'all. Stay dedicated, stay motivated. Peace.
Long, with a brand new face and a brand new waist and a brand new coupe on a brand new day with some brand new racks.